And so you knew they were going to come for you. You had to know that. Now, to the degree that they're doing so, I get where you're coming from.
The WNBA is rocking. What could we have more? I mean, I just think, from a salary standpoint.
I mean, I'm just really happy for this organization, obviously. I mean, look at these fans. They're incredible. So if it wasn't for them, I don't know.
Angel Reese, from NCAA champion to one of the most controversial rookies in the WNBA. Once celebrated as the Bayou Barbie, now at the center of criticism, rivalries, and even calls for suspension. Tonight, we break down the shocking twists in her career. From clashes with Caitlyn Clark to heated exchanges with fans to her coach Teresa Weatherspoon's tough role in her journey. This is the full story of Angel Reese's meltdown and why many believe she desperately needs support.
Chicago Sky said goodbye to Teresa Weatherspoon, saying that it was time to, quote, make a change.
Would Angel Reese prematurely end her rookie season to spare herself the embarrassment of losing Rookie of the Year to Caitlyn?
Remember when Angel Reese was untouchable? The trash talk, the swagger, the national title with LSU in 2023. She became a cultural icon overnight. Social media crowned her the queen of college basketball, but the transition to the WNBA hasn't been smooth. Instead of dominating, Rhea struggled with efficiency, foul trouble, and consistency.
Sometimes it's very disrespectful. I think there's a lot of racism when it comes to it.
But she's pretending like there is something there. There's one person who is driving all this, and it's Angel Reese.
Enter Caitlyn Clark, the player who has not only become Reese's biggest rival, but also her measuring stick. While Clark shattered rookie records and packed arenas, Reese faced criticism for technical fouls, ejections, and sideline meltdowns. Their rivalry, which began in college with the infamous "you can't see me" gesture, has only intensified in the pros.
You were being an attention whore. And so, because your basketball couldn't do it, you went to other things.
Behind the scenes, Chicago Sky head coach Teresa Weatherspoon has had the impossible task managing Reese's growth under the hottest spotlight in women's basketball. A Hall of Famer herself, Weatherspoon has defended her player.
Need to call you the female version of Steph Curry, or do I need to call Steph Curry the male version of Caitlyn Clark? I mean, which one is it?
I think more than anything, it's surprising. You guys didn't know this is how women's sports are played.
The media firestorm hasn't helped. ESPN segments dissect her every move. Dave Portnoy mocked her online while Shaquille O'Neal, her biggest defender, even pressed her on his own podcast about work ethic and consistency. And then came Sue Bird, the four-time champion who stressed that young players need to prioritize basketball over branding. Many fans took that as a direct.
Caitlyn Clark, if you're out there, you are one of the GOATs of our games, and we appreciate you.
Yes, sir! Yeah, baby!
With Clark's star rising, every Sky loss, and every Reese meltdown adds pressure. Her emotional reactions from walking off interviews to heated on-court exchanges have sparked criticism and support in equal measure. Some fans see her as a villain, others as a young player unfairly targeted by media bias.
But you're her coach and you care about her. You're not doing this. You shouldn't be making the focus another statistic.
Angel Reese is the villain, Caitlyn Clark is the hero, and Angel Reese continued to play into it last night by getting ejected, and it's almost like it's all.
So, where does Angel Reese go from here? Can Teresa Weatherspoon study her career? Can Reese learn from veterans like Sue Bird and prove she belongs among the elite? Or will Caitlyn Clark continue to widen the gap? The WNBA has seen legends rise and fall, and Reese's next steps will decide if she's remembered.
This season, and when I was in my press conference and I was talking about being sexualized, I guess people thought that was because I post pictures in my bathing suits. No,
a representation of us as women in many different departments. That's important for women to see, that no matter what it is that we want to become, we can.
Angel Reese's journey is far from over. But with rivalries, criticism, and pressure mounting, she faces the biggest test of her career. Will she silence the critics or collapse under the weight of expectation? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain. The drama.
Now people are calling you out on it when you post things like this on social media.
Although many people don't want to give Angel her credit, there's no doubt that the hero versus villain story is working in the WNBA's favor as well as Caitlyn Clark's favor.
Once a college superstar, Angel Reese now finds herself at the center of one of the WNBA's most heated stories. Public discipline, a heated exit from the court, celebrity defenders and critics, and a league. Watching as a rookie's rise collides with growing scrutiny. Tonight, the facts, the fallout, and whether Angel Reese can recover or if she's
old heads, the ones who are petty, the ones who are jealous, the ones who can't get on the new wave, is what is continuing to hold the league back.
I think was gonna happen, honestly. Work on look, Angel Reese has got some basketball skills. She does.
Angel Reese exploded onto the national stage at LSU. Bold, charismatic, impossible to ignore, she arrived in the WNBA with massive expectations and a platform most rookies could only dream of. But
because of Angel's Rodman-esque rebounding, never seen anything quite like it. She has run away.
Caitlyn Clark hasn't done anything. She goes out and plays basketball. I've never seen her trash talk. I've never seen her taunt Angel Reese. There's nothing.
Off-court drama wasn't the only problem. Inside the Chicago Sky, coaching changes and team chemistry became a running story. Teresa Weatherspoon, a WNBA Hall of Famer, was hired to guide the team in 2023, and her arrival carried expectations that didn't fully materialize. Importantly, there have been official responses. League and team leaders sometimes discipline players when comments or conduct are deemed detrimental. Recently, public reporting indicates Reese faced team discipline late in the season amid comments about the recommit to the game, rebuild the locker room trust, and lean on mentors, or let headlines define a short career. The WNBA is watching, and so are millions of fans. Angel Reese's meltdown after receiving a lifetime suspension from the WNBA has instantly become one of the most shocking and talked about stories in women's basketball history. Just a year ago, Reese was riding high as the face of LSU basketball, a national champion, a cultural icon,